Hello and welcome back to SNMGD. My name is Mathadar, and welcome back to Starfield. I had figured out a great way to make certain that I no longer have issues when it comes to getting the actual game audio to play in the background when I'm trying to do my intro, because I have original music I was playing for it, of course, as you might recall. You can simply open up the console and it stops all the music. Wasn't that nice? Literally just opening up the console solved the problem. Who knew? If my volume dips, it's because of the fact that my microphone automatically... I'm still, still coughing. But I can breathe easier than I could before. My microphone automatically gets quieter as I talk louder or cough or things like that, which is fine. I'm going to leave it that way. If it ever gets quiet, though, let me know, and I can manually adjust it. But for now, I'm going to leave it that way. All right, where we left off last time, we were flying Boba Fett's ship, or Jango Fett's ship, really.
Chat? I'd appreciate it when you're able.
But the question is, where do we want to go? What do we want to do? We could do anything here. Yeah. Oh, I figured as much. All right, fair enough. Well, we can do pretty much anything. Yeah, there's ships coming and going. See, I'm far enough back I can actually see the all the ships that are currently going in and out of the planet, because that's the main lane in. That's the thing, is this game is designed with pirates in mind. You could do piracy. You could see the ships coming and going, so you could actually ambush them. You remember in EVE Online how that was a thing. Well, this is a single-player game, but they still planned for the possibility of people to become pirates. So, yeah, you do have ships coming, you have ships going. Some are going down to the surface, some are taking off, so you can indeed disrupt shipping and things like that, which is really cool. All right, well, in that case, I will do a mission. Let me see here. I am going to do... I have to speak to Neva and Jasmine to work out a plan to get the comm spike. I am going to go and try and get the comm spike here. Or, the other option, because we have that, is I could go to Nar Shaddaa, and I think I'm going to do that. So let's go ahead and see the changes to Nar Shaddaa, and see what all we've got here. So here we go, Nar Shaddaa, because it was closed off underneath this giant tower and shield, and that was it. And they changed it massively from what I was told.
When the time's right, I'd appreciate it, chat.
Oh yeah, they changed it.
Has anyone ever told you you're the
Oh, they really changed it. You can actually see the fact that it's a city planet. You can see the giant floating structures off at the distance. Wow, it is all open air now. That's crazy. All right, let's go fly up a bit. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, they really did Neon a good one. They've got all the giant buildings out there, giant towers. That's great. A whole new skybox. That's great. This is supposed to be a city planet. Let's go see what Walter has us in mind here for today. All right, Walter, what is it?
Ah, smell that? Construction, incense, industrial chemicals of every kind. But they still can't get rid of the odor of spice?
Yeah, I'm not surprised. That amazingly illegal resource. But for those who haven't watched Solo: A Star Wars Story and know about the Glitterstim spice, I will ask him this for your benefit.
An illicit substance mined at spice mines throughout the galaxy, but primarily on the planet of Kessel, which I've heard you recently visited. It's highly prized, highly expensive, and highly illegal. Often used as a form of currency in certain trades.
What do they do with the spice? Grind it up, eat it? What do they do?
It has a wide variety of usages that I'd rather not get into. These days, it's more of an umbrella term for nearly every type of narcotic you can think of.
Oh, okay. Let's get going.
We need to stop by the Kuat Drive Yard's offices. There are certain authorization procedures when large funds are being transferred, even for something like this.
Okay, so we have to go by the Kuat Drive Yards HQ. All right, well, we'll do that in a second. Let's go see if there's any new ships to buy. I think that's where I got the current ship I have, is from here. I can't remember if it was here or Dantu Town. I think Dantu Town is... let me check.
Hey, what can I do for you?
All right, let's see. What do you have for sale?
I'm sure you can find something you like.
All right, so you could get the N1 class starfighter from Mandalorian Season 3, where he had that starfighter that he had Grogu in the back of. You can actually get that. Let's see. You can get Jango Fett's ship from the Clone Wars. That is Boba Fett's ship with the painting. This is the one from the Mandalorian Season 2, where he was fighting alongside Boba Fett. I recognize that right away. I don't think I need any of the variants. I've got one. All right, so they don't have anything I really want. Oh, wait. Let me see if I have one I want to sell. Let me see if I got... did I steal any ships to sell? No, I don't have any ships that I want to sell at this point. I'm keeping the Mandalorian Razor Crest for next time. There's my YT-1300. I'm probably going to fly that around again. There's the Shadow Collective Wraith 2. I guess I could sell that. It is such a nice ship in terms of being able to craft everything. I am going to make the YT-100 my primary ship again.
Sure, have at it.
Because I want to see if I make my YT-1300 my home ship. I forget, does it have all the crafting stations? Because if it does, then it'll be good enough. I won't need the other ship. But if it doesn't have all the crafting stations, then I'm going to need to use the Shadow upon occasion to craft things. Because I don't remember. All right, let's go take a look. All right, let's see. It has... There's no crafting in here. No crafting in here. There's a cooking station. No. No, there isn't. Okay, never mind. I would have to build them in here. So I'm gonna have to, at some point, customize the ship and add more storage. And I could craft it, or I could just craft on Coruscant. But if I ever decide to side with the Rebellion, then I'm gonna have problems with that. I don't know if my character's much of a joiner. He's more of a independent person. All right, well, either way, we'll continue on into Neon. I just wanted to see if that was a possibility. Really good ship, though. Easy and straightforward. I can run through the whole thing without having to go up and down ladders, which is very nice. I need to design more ships like that if I ever make more. Make all the useful stuff on the same level you get in, including the cockpit. All right, let's go. Wow. It really did redo Neon. It looks great. Absolutely fantastic.
There should be a sign, dump your Aurora here. You'd make a fortune if you put a net right under here. I'm not even kidding.
Well, yeah, because I bet everyone dumps their... I bet everyone dumps their spice here because of the fact that... I'm sure they have a little check right there.
You want me to thank Mark Baker for following you? How sweet. Just remember, follow-backs are a two-way street, buddy.
Thank you, Mark Baker, for following. Welcome to the game dungeon. My name is Mathadar. All right, let me go talk to Samco there. Where is he? There he is.
Sorry, I plain forgot what I wanted to talk with you about. That girl. If Cora leaves her tools out one more time... I mean, I love her more than life itself, but I can only say the same damn thing so many times.
That's funny. If she keeps doing it, could be a real hazard. Go easy on her. Gets out to push all the right buttons.
That's Cora to a T. I mean, this is between me and you. But Cora wasn't exactly planned. I don't know if I mentioned, but I served a spell as a bounty hunter after I left the rebels behind. Had a partner. Lillian Hartz. Well, we were like fire and ice, but, it wasn't all bad.
Alright. You had a partner before? I'm jealous.
If anything, I think she should be jealous of you. Maybe some other time I'll get into the whole Lillian chapter.
Alright. I've been meaning to ask how you ended up going from senator to bounty hunter of all things.
Oh, it wasn't by choice. It was a lousy fit. Maybe someday I'll get into it. I'm just happy I found Constellation. Best damn organization in the settled systems, you ask me.
Well, fair enough. Or being unplanned is a hell of a thing to lay on me. Must have been tough juggling being a bounty hunter father. Or did not, you seem to have taken to it. That's true.
It wasn't always like it is now. Hell, when Cora was born, I was completely out of my depth. For the first few months, I kept thinking what a colossal mistake I made. Me. A father. But one late night, early morning, whatever, little Cora gave me my first smile. And I knew I'd do anything for that girl.
Fair enough. Where was Lillian during this?
Well, Mrs. Lillian Coe was right there with me. And as bad as I had it with nursing at all hours, I know I had it comparatively easy. But that don't mean those first few months were good by any stretch of the imagination.
Goodness. Of course, lucky to have you.
Yeah, sure don't feel like it. You said Cora's great, and I think so too. But I see so much of myself in her. I've done things I'm not proud of. Said things even worse. I try to be better for Cora, but is she gonna fall into the same traps?
That's a good question. Is your past really that bad?
Well, it's bad enough. Let me put it that way.
You worry too much. Enjoy it. She'll be great up for you. That's true. I feel like she'll find her very own mistakes. You should talk to her about all this. Oh, I hate to say someone they worry too much, because oftentimes there's a good reason that they have those worries. That'd be like nullifying his worries entirely. That's rude. But it is true. Enjoy it. I would say you should talk to her about all this. Communication's important.
Maybe. When she's older. I know it seems crazy, towing her across the stars, but I'm not exactly swimming with options here. Her mother... Like I said, another story, another time. And what, have her raised by Jacob, my dad? I'd sooner ship her off to Vladimir.
Vladimir would be pretty good about that. There really isn't anyone else that could take her?
No, not really. Lillian and me don't have any siblings. We'd have to start looking into really extended family for other relations, and I wouldn't want to anyway. Looking after Cora, that's not something I want to pawn off on someone.
Smart. Okay. I think Constellation is thriving growing up in Constellation. I agree. Might be good to have a place she can go if things get dangerous. That's also a good... I'm going to say that.
I'll think about it. But for now, she's happy. You know, she just goes on and on about you. And if she just learned to pick up after herself, she just might live until she's 13.
Fair enough.
Keep moving. The scanners won't hurt you. Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Biotech is hiring the best and brightest
I spent too much time trying to stop bad guys here. Whole place just gives me a headache.
That's fair, Sam. Oh, there's a statue of Bayou the Hutt.
Benjamin Bayou is not compensating for anything. Egomaniac.
With a mysterious source
Non-compensate for anything,
providing
it's gold.
copious amounts of evidence outlining an extensive operation to take millions from Galbank. As Mr. Dombrowski was taken to prison, he claimed he was framed. But our
we got
forensic
him.
accountant says the evidence against him is extensive and damning.
We got Dombrowski. Dombrowski is taken down. The evidence we provided after the Siren of the Stars took him down. Hell yeah. That corrupt guy was just too pompous and too much of an egotist.
Astral Lounge. I mean, confession time. I used to blow off some steam there. Bad idea.
Oh, really, huh? He must have been a spice junkie. Welcome to the game.
Look at you.
Walter.
Pretend
But
this
he's
is
coming to
great.
get the hell of a shit.
Thanks.
1298.
Blue Dragon 1298 for that
How are you today?
18-month sub. That's almost a toddler. What are you gonna do with all that loyalty?
Oh, thank you very much, Blue Dragon. Goodness gracious. I wasn't expecting that. You resubscribed for 16 months. Now you got like 18 up. I'm doing good today. I'm doing good. I'm still coughing, but not as bad as I could be otherwise. Up to y'all on all the decisions I make in the game. I'm just making decisions right now since no one else was on. So on the plus side, if I complete this game and go into New Game Plus, I'll probably build another type of character, but I'll go through this one until it's complete. The question is my guy going to join the Rebels, the Imperials, or just go along the Constellation story? I'm not sure. It's completely up to y'all, because the Rebel storyline and Imperial storyline are both built, but we could always do that with different characters if we want. You can technically join both without a problem. Like, there's nothing saying you cannot join both. But at one point in the storyline, because of how this mod works, you do have to decide. Because there's a point when there's the civil war between the Rebel Alliance and the Imperials where it does come up. Oh my gosh, another one on Kick. Would you mind getting that, my love? That would be amazing. If not, I will have to go pop them.
Coming in.
It's all right. I just need to have a short chat with my counterpart. Is she in today?
Yes, allow me to bust you in, sir.
All right.
Walter,
Issa.
shall we continue from last time? The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies. Investing into it is a mistake.
No, I'm here about... Wait a minute, a mistake. Our ship designers are the best in the settled systems.
They design personal craft and military ships, Walter. Large-scale accommodations and hospitality is a completely different beast. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here I am arguing with my partner. And
Thank
you're
you.
just standing right here. You can call me Issa, the co-owner of this glorious company.
Bing bong, bing bong. Good job. You're Walter's wife?
Co-CEO, heir to the Quat Drive Yard fortune, assassination attempt survivor, and somewhere down there I'm his wife, yes.
Didn't know our marriage was such a low priority.
Oh, it jumps up the list at the right moments.
All right. 1, we're in Constellation Business. 2, Charmed. I envy you in your partner's success. What are we going to choose? First person to give me a response. Give the bot the old Yeller treatment. Sure. Because that's a ping. Doing the @SNMGD is trying to ping me directly on Kick, where it's trying to make it pop up. Not all of them have been doing that, but it's not a bad one to do. Yeah, all lowercase. And no space. Even though that's not our thing on Kick. 2. Charmed. I envy your partner's success.
Oh, aren't you lovely? Walter, wherever did you meet your new friend? I'm jealous.
A colleague from Constellation.
Ah, yes, the daring explorers my partner is so infatuated with. You should hear him reciting that speech.
There's no need to go into that.
Oh, my heart skips a beat when he does it. Really, it does. Such passion. If he talked to the board that way, I wouldn't need to placate them so much.
All right. What's this about a speech?
Who was it again, Walter? The founder of Constellation?
Sebastian Banks, his final address before he disappeared.
Walter? Were you a fan?
I merely found a group of like-minded individuals. Just like all of us.
So the big guy's secretly geeking out about Constellation. Walter, I had no idea.
Can we move on?
All right, 1, 2, or 3. All right. Thank you. They keep putting spaces between Nesna in like many, many different ways. They're really trying to push that damn thing. I mean, because of all this, the people of that website are at the bottom of my list of anyone to recommend, to the point where I will purposefully say, whatever you do, don't go and use them, because they obviously are scammers. They will take your money. I don't know what the heck they're up to, but whatever it is so shady that they have to go into people's streams and just promote themselves constantly. That is shady. Shady, shady, shady. So, on number 1, about our business here. 2, I'm 100% behind embarrassing Walter Moore. 3, I really don't need to hear your intimate details. Really? Which one are we going to choose? If you don't choose, I almost always move my mouse over what I plan to click if y'all don't tell me a number. Because that's the way I've always been, is if I don't hear anything, I give it usually about 30 seconds. Hey, it's a cool story. One of the few times. 2 all day, every day. All right. Of course, it's just too much fun.
I know. It's my favorite hobby. Now, why are you here, my dear? The board meeting isn't for a while, and our vacations aren't coming up either.
It's the discretionary fund, Issa. I need all of it.
Ugh. This wouldn't have anything to do with that meeting you've set up at the Astro Lounge, would it?
I never said that. Did you have an agent hack into my files again?
Only after you had one hack into mine. Tell me, can mutual distrust lead to a point where it's actually the same as mutual trust?
Potentially. 1, so our meeting is in the Astro Lounge. 2, I also send my love with freelance operatives. 3, is this how you two work? Sniping at each other? I'm gonna... which one? 1, 2, or 3? I also send my love with freelance operatives. I send my love. I sent an assassin to assassinate the hate you have for me, so there would only be love left.
Oh, don't mind the two of us. Challenging each other intellectually is a cornerstone of our relationship. Now, I must point out the obvious. The Astro Lounge. Huh? It's a remarkably insecure location.
That was the point. Neutral territory in the open.
With no leverage. Oh, you must let me help. It's been too long.
I have this all taken care of.
Some investigation into the seller. What's motivating them? Then, some preliminary casing of the Astral Lounge for security flaws. give you the advantage if things go wrong.
Bribe a few bouncers, alter the codes on the doors.
Yes, exactly.
All right. So I'm off to do all the work while you two stay here. That's 2 or 1. Investigate the cellar, case the Astro Lounge. Got it. Which is true. I'm going to do that. But which we're going to say 1 or 2. We have options. 2 sounds like you're complaining. 1 sounds accurate. Up to y'all. Yep. Investigate the cellar, case the Astro Lounge. Got it.
I hate being selfish, but I would like some time with my husband. We need to go through the fund authorizations anyway.
James Newell is the broker who knows our cellar. He'll be able to help you find out more about them. And it shouldn't be hard to find the Astro Lounge. Here, let me at least give you some operation funds since I won't be joining you. Meet back here. I'm going to be present for the negotiation. I'm not leaving you to the Nar Shaddaa sharks. I promise.
Hey,
$1,000?
if you have time, I've been thinking about some things. Wanted to talk to you about it.
All right.
Excusez-moi.
All right, let's see. Let's talk to Barrett first, I guess, before we go.
You know, I needed this. Exploring the galaxy with you by day, investigating the mysterious legal woes of my long-dead spouse by night.
I love adventure and mystery, but a little romance is nice, too.
You know, I couldn't agree more. I was just remembering how I'd pour my heart out to Vasco. So many times. I told him all about Irvin. He showed me a chart of how sad I should expect to feel.
A chart? He showed a chart. Also, congratulations. Is that because you went to the... Did you go to the Burger King and find out it was down, it was closed, and then come back home? Or was that someone else? Because I heard someone say they did that, and I couldn't remember if that was you, Blue Dragon. If so, that would explain the 1.4 miles. All right. Let's see here. You talked to Indy 5 about Irvin? Let's see. Did you travel with anyone else? Okay, I'm going to ask all the questions, and then we'll go to 1 or 2. Did you travel with anyone else other than Indy 5?
Sure, folks from the lodge, folks from my past. I've got friends when and where I need them. But traveling with you has been different. We're more of a team. It feels stronger.
Talked to Indy 5 about Irvin?
Why not? Trust me, I've talked to way less sentient humans before. Vasco's just fine for most conversations.
All right. He has a sadness by time chart?
He was really hoping the visual presentation would help. It did not.
Yeah, because people all have the same thing. Yeah, I figured you ended up having to go to McDonald's. I mean, it's next door, so at least the McDonald's you went to was right next to it. We've done that before when we've gone to the Burger King to get a burger, and then the fries we got from McDonald's, because it's McDonald's. Their fries are well known. Like, you're gonna get the same quality fries no matter what, which is not a bad thing. I do like the fries there. It's one of the few things I do enjoy at McDonald's, other than the chicken nuggets. But the chicken nuggets are not, they're not good for you, but they are delicious. All right. Indy 5 is just a simple droid. I'm sure Indy 5 was a reliable co-pilot. 1 or 2. Once again, I'm always going to leave my mouse over where I'm thinking I'm probably going to answer, depending on what y'all think. Or in this case, I guess what you think, Blue Dragon, because you're directing me at the moment. I know my friend Saviar is supposed to be on at some point to watch the stream, but haven't seen him on yet. One it is. I'm sure Indy 5 was a reliable co-pilot.
Oh, we got to point B many times just fine. Top-notch co-pilot. Would recommend him to anybody. Anyway, I'm glad you're here right now because we have things to discuss about Irvin's case. I heard back from my contact. They looked into Hephaestus Mining Corporation. Looks like they paid off the judge. And that's not all. My contact really came through for us.
Okay, I'm going to pause himself right there. No, unfortunately, we still do not has bubbly. We have not been out to the store or to any other place because the highways around us are completely frozen over. And it's going to be, I think it's going to be, what, tomorrow when it finally gets warm enough? Right now, it's getting up around 30, 31, so now I think bridges might start to thaw. Tomorrow, it'll be 43 high, 20 low. I think we'll be fine then. So that we could do a run to the store, get food, things like that. Let me check. It might be safe enough to actually go and get dinner today. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to check with the folks. I don't mind driving to go get us something like pizza or something else like that, because there's the Domino's. I want to see if the Domino's is open. Let me check about that, because I haven't had pizza for a bit. We always get soda with it, because we'll get the bottle of soda of Dr. Pepper and one of Coke. I'm going to go see it if they're open. If they're open, I might give them a try, the one in Pittsburgh. I haven't checked with Kevin. I know he's in the area. He might know. But I will check and see if they're open. If they're not open, then I'm not going to worry about it. So, BRB. They are open, and I'm going to go check with the folks right now. My love, if you're watching, is pizza okay with you? Because they're closing at 5:30. Right now, it's actually 30. At about 5 o'clock, it'll go down to 26. So now is the time if I want to go and get us food. If I don't do that right now, then we're going to have turkey legs for dinner. I mean, that's okay. I don't mind having turkey legs for dinner, but I would love to get us some actual soda, because I know you've been wanting soda. I've been wanting soda. We've got so much soda built up from ecstasy. I'm going to get us probably a 2-liter Dr. Pepper, a 2-liter Coke. And are you up for it, my love? Your choice there, if you're still watching or listening. I know she was doubling over coughing a second ago. I could hear her through the wall, so we shall see. We shall see in a moment, I suppose. If she doesn't answer soon, I'll go check with the folks, and then I'll come back here to find her answer. She was monitoring. She probably is. She just may be busy doing something else as well, or may have missed my question. Oh, well, maybe she sent me a message on Discord. No? Okay. It was worth a check. All right. I'm going to be right back. BRB. I will let you sit and awkwardly listen to Barrett constantly wondering if we're ignoring him or what, because it's always funny to watch him do that while I'm AFK.
Up to ask you.
Turns out the witness was threatened until he withdrew his testimony. And thanks to our contact, we now have the receipts.
So, you don't need anything from me then?
I don't.
Am I just some useless stargazer? You would have been better off marrying a Hope or a Tayo, someone who could be with you at every meeting.
Oh, don't go on about that again. Needing you isn't the same as wanting you. And I'd much rather want my partner than need them. Less complicated.
I know Constellation seems to take up so much of my time, but I never stop thinking of you, wondering what maneuvering you're doing to take over the company and drive me out.
It's how I show my love.
Need a moment? Go on. Okay, continue. And?
I told you it'd be funny if I just let them keep talking to each other while I was gone, because you'll just hear Barrett once in a while just say some one-liner. So sorry if it got you there next to Steve. And yeah, Dayquil is very helpful. That's what I had as well to help me through the other day. Stephanie had it too. So I'm gonna go and grab us dinner, and then I'll be back and I'll stream some more after dinner. But I'm gonna go get us some pizza and some soda, as they do have soda. They are open only for another hour and a half. They're open till 5:30 p.m. So I gotta go right now if I want to actually get us the food. So as it's almost 4. So I'll be back. I'll keep streaming, but I'm gonna have to stop here. So let's finish this conversation. I'll save and quit because it's gonna be 20 minutes. What do we want to say here? I'm going to ask all 3 of these questions. So the only thing I need from you all is, we need more evidence, or we should hire a lawyer now. Those are the 2 options, 1 or 2. All right, moving on. I'm going to ask these other questions.
My contact has an audio log with the identity of the speaker verified, time-stamped, everything. Bank transactions. A precise amount was transferred to the judge only the day before the ruling.
Do they have actual evidence with you?
No, my contact does for now. I trust them. We worked together a long time ago. And it depends on what I want to do with all the proof. If anything.
All right, we should hire a lawyer then.
I'm glad you're confident already. I'm not, though. I'm worried we don't have enough evidence to go up against a massive corporation like that. So I know a cyber runner who has accessed corporate archives before. They can dig into the classified archives before we go to a lawyer. We can pay extra for them to use less legal methods to obtain information, but that adds risk.
Hold on. You just say a cyber runner. You could just call them a cyberpunk, you know, or a net runner, but he wanted to say cyber runner. All right, that works. What happens if we're caught?
I don't know. I guess that's a good question for a lawyer.
All right, well, let's just pay. I am fine with that. I can be your sugar daddy when it comes to getting this problem solved, where the mega corporation literally used the death of Irvin to try and absolutely just butcher his reputation, despite the fact that clearly it was not something he actually did. Bribing judges, trying to claim all of his items, claiming he destroyed and cost them billions of dollars. This corporation needs to be raked to the coals.
I appreciate that, Captain. But I'll take care of any fines or bribes that come up from this.
Wait, you're gonna do it?
You have always been so supportive of me during this process. Let me take care of this part. Depending on what they find out, it might be time to talk to a lawyer. I'll see if I can find one. Whew. Taking on Hephaestus isn't going to be easy. And I say this as someone who's fought the Crimson Fleet. Maybe I should study up on the art of cross-examination. Might come in handy at the trial.
I think you'll need to do a nice long massage to de-stress.
Massages are nice for relieving stress, sure, but have you ever jumped around in an atmosphere full of human-sized, colorful bubbles and ultra-low gravity? It's bouncy chaos. Wait. Oh, you meant like you and me. Oh, right. Gotcha. I knew that. Sure, massages would be perfect. My, oh my. Anyway, let's go adventure while we wait on the cyber runner to get back to us.
All right, we will talk to Sarah next time because she also wants to talk, but I don't have enough time because I gotta go fetch food. So, we get a save. Let's see how many saves we have. Oh, we have a lot of saves. I'm gonna have to probably start clearing some of our older saves. You can't delete them manually because some of our older saves are way, 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 way back because I'm a spastic saver and I save all the damn time. We have 117 saves so far, going all the way up, which is nice, but I'm gonna go ahead and save a fresh save, a Narshada. And then we're gonna quit here. Thank you all for coming by. Thanks for joining. I'm gonna be back. This is just a quick short stream. I didn't expect it to be so short, but an opportunity presented itself and I'm not about to say no about that one. Food, good. All right. See y'all later next time. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful night. See y'all in a short bit for those of you catching me on the stream. If you're watching on YouTube, yes, I'm still coughing, but I am getting better. My voice is still down an octave, but it's a lot better than it was. All right, y'all have yourself a good one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to feed the algorithm gods so that we might get a few more views on our wonderful video here today. Hopefully, we will get plenty more where that comes from. Have a good day.